Hi, I am Dr. Daneil. I want to do a short video on castor oil. I'm sure that your grandparents had this around the house maybe. Your parents, but it basically comes from the seeds of the castor oil plant. It's an unsaturated fatty acid, which 90% of it has a very special type of fat. It's called rhenic acid, which is anti-inflammatory, which is anti-pain, so you can rub it on joints. It's an antifungal. It's good for your immune system, so some people put it on their psoriasis in their skin. They rub it into the skin. Other people use it on the eyelashes to help the eyelashes become thicker, stronger, and longer, especially if they have an autoimmune condition where the eyelashes are falling out. And I think the reason why it works because it's good for the immune system. It's an anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial antifungal. So that's probably why it works also. It's good for eczema. Some women take it to induce labor if they're pregnant and they need to and they're overdue. Also, you can rub it on the joints and muscles if you have pain or soreness, so it's another natural remedy. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty natural. The only thing is put a little bit on your skin first just to make sure you're not allergic to it, before you put it on your eyelashes or anything like that. All right, thanks for watching. Hi guys. Hey, listen, I created a pretty amazing evaluation quiz down below that actually analyzes your symptoms to find the root cause of all of your symptoms, the most likely cause. So take the quiz now and we'll send you a report. Why would anyone ever want to use a laxative on their hair or their skin? Well, you're about to find out because castor oil has stood the test of time. The Egyptians used it, the Greeks used it, the Romans used it, the Chinese used it. So if it didn't work, it wouldn't be around this long. So there's a very special compound in castor oil. And the combination of different properties that this compound has is the perfect combination remedy for a lot of issues with your skin, your hair, especially as it relates to the common problems that people have like dry skin, brittle hair, dry hair, hair loss. And so this compound has an anti-inflammatory effect, antimicrobial effect. It's a powerful antioxidant. It's an excellent moisturizer. So anything dry or dehydrated, it will revive. And not just in your face, on different parts of the body like your heels. If you have cracked heels on your scalp, especially if you have dandruff or anywhere on your body. It can also be used on stretch marks or any scars. In that case, you would want to rub it into the area. It has a good amount of vitamin E, which is also good to break down scar tissue. And so you can kind of look at castor oil as a natural conditioner for your skin and hair. It penetrates those tissues and it helps to increase circulation, especially if you're using it on your hair. It goes into the follicles where the roots are. And so it can help balance this offset of pathogens versus your friendly bacteria. It won't affect the friendly bacteria on your skin, but only the unfriendly bacteria, which is quite fascinating. And it also has some additional omega-3 fatty acids, which is good for inflammation. So when you think of castor oil, think of anything with itis, dermatitis especially, or you can even use it for joint pain as well. Now, some people also use it for acne because it's an antibacterial. It can kind of go into the pores and help balance that out. Other people might use it for stye in the eye, which could be an infection, and it seems to balance out inflammation, as well as the creating this antibacterial effect. It also has an antifungal effect. So you could use it on toenail fungus or yeast infection. Some people even use it for dry eyes. I'm not going to necessarily recommend that you start putting it in your eyeballs, but topically I think it works great. So also, if you have these little dark spots from the sun, for example, this is a great remedy to help get rid of those. So when you put it on your skin or your hair, you're going to notice it's going to shine. It's going to get rid of that dullness. And if you have damage from the sun, for example, this is great to rejuvenate or rehydrate your skin. And as you can see, there's many different applications of this. There's also recipes to add aloe vera toid as well to put on the face. So you can get really creative. But castor oil by itself is a no-brainer. It's relatively inexpensive. I would make sure that you get a cold rest. Get Theone without the hexane solvent because if there's any traces of hexane, it can dry out your skin. I mean, hexane is what they use as a solvent to process and make seed oils, right? And so people are consuming unknowingly a tremendous amount of hidden seed oils when they don't realize that hexane is probably one of the residue chemicals in seed oils. The Jamaican black castor oil works a little better if you have anything related to a hair problem. Like for example, you want to help with the stimulation of hair growth. Use the Jamaican black castor oil works a little bit better. Castor oil can help an overactive immune system, especially as it relates to alopecia. So I just wanted to create this short video to talk about the wide spectrum benefits of castor oil. And I mean, it really has virtually no downsides. Since we're on the topic of skin, If you have not seen this video on how to keep your skin youthful, you might want to check it out. I put it up right here. If you like this video, PLZ subscribe, like and comment.